Hello first grade. So today we're going to be working on our Square One art project. Square One is a company that helps us with fundraiser for art. So what we're going to do in first grade is we are making a penguin. So on the document that I sent you, you have links to download this form. You will need this form to participate. You could either send it in on your own afterwards when you're done, or you could drop it off at school and I will send it in with everyone else's. So in first grade, our project is we make a penguin. So I'm going to show you how you make a penguin. So you have a choice. You could have a hat on or no hat. I like to put a little hat on because I think it brings more colors. But you could just do your penguin the way you want as well, okay? So if you decide to make it, make sure you do it right here in the middle, okay? Not to the top, not too much to the bottom. So I'm gonna start with making my hat for my penguin. I'm gonna make my little hat. It's gonna be like a little winter cap. Maybe it's nice and fuzzy little puffball on top. I'm gonna add a little rim. And you could decide to do a design on your hat, or you could leave it like this. Then I'm gonna put my head, put your beak, which is a triangle upside down, your little eyes on each side. Right now it doesn't really look like a penguin. So here's the trick. A penguin, the face is white, but the sides are black. So look what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do like another triangle here, but I'm gonna color it all black, just like this. And then right here, I'm gonna curve it and color it black. And on this side, I'm gonna curve and color it black. Wow, look at that. It already looks like a penguin. Okay, let's say I wanna add a scarf. If you didn't wanna add a scarf, you could just put the body right here. But if you wanna add a scarf, I'm going to just add a little scarf like this. I'm gonna have a striped scarf. And I'm gonna make it where it looks like it's tied right here and blowing in the wind. Let's add some more stripes. Oops. Some little fringes, and then I'm going to work on the body and the feet. Okay, so I'm gonna put the body and I'm gonna put my feet. Look at that, I made two diagonal lines and I'm gonna connect with a zigzag. Diagonal, diagonal, zigzag. Awesome. Okay, now a penguin's belly is white, so I got to do the sides black. Okay, so I'm going to color this with the black. There we go. Okay, awesome. Now you could leave it like this, and this way the arms look like they're against its body, or you can make it where it's flapping its wings. But the wings are black, don't forget. It's got only the belly and the face that's white. Okay, so now I'm going to be all done. Perfect. Okay, so now you are all done. You can color it. So you can color the beak, the hat, and the scarf. Now you can do it with crayons if you would like, or we can do it with watercolors. So I'm gonna do my little watercolor right now, okay? So I'm going to use my watercolor. Make sure you use good water. Don't tap because it makes it all wet. My trick is always wipe. You only need to wipe one time because watercolor needs a lot of water to make it work. And then I'm gonna go right here. Oop, there we go. There's the beak. And let's do the feet. You could always use yellow if you want, or you could decide to use your imagination and use different colors. That's just your choice. I'm gonna wash my paintbrush because I'm gonna switch colors. Okay, I'm gonna go in the red so I could work on my scarf and my hat. Maybe I'm gonna do stripes like this. Now all of this I'm doing with watercolors. You can just do it with a crayon if you prefer, or colored pencils. Actually, markers would be best. Colored pencils don't show up very well when you do Square One, so I would not recommend doing that. So try to do it with either watercolors. If you have different kinds of paints, you can too, but I would not recommend colored pencils. There you go. Okay, so now I am ready for doing my background. Ooh, maybe that little pom-pom could be orange. There we go. Okay, now I'm ready for the background. So of course a penguin lives in the snow, so we don't have, our paper is all white. So you could do some of the blue and you could show me where is the ice going to be. Add a lot of water so it makes it look like ice. If you put too much blue, it won't look like ice. It's going to look like water instead, okay? So you could do it like this. You could actually add some purple if you feel like it. And then you could do little tiny dots for snow falling down. Now these are going to be ready early December. So if some of you are like, ooh, I think it would be a great little gift, then yes, it would be. You can make little dots for snow, or you could decide to do little snowflakes instead. And then work on your snowflakes. You could draw them too. You don't have to paint them on. It's probably easier to draw, to be honest with you. Okay, and then if you want to, you could also do, ooh, let's do a, like maybe there's a lot of wind. Whoops, I got a chunk of my watercolor. There you go. You could do it where it's like the wind is blowing and the snowflakes are twirling and it's going all over, and it just makes it nice and fun, okay? You don't have to do it this way. I'm just showing you different ways that could be interesting, and it's gonna catch your eye. So if you give it someone as a gift, it will look really cool and interesting. Okay, so that was it. That was our first grade art project. I hope you have fun and make some beautiful art. Take a great picture of it, send it to them, or you could drop it off at school. Have a good one.